Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy the Pimblett! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very wary of his stand-up. He's developing the skill every single day.
Right side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Big ground and pound. Good jab there by the champion.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Pimblett.
Down into his mount.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Final second to round one. Round two next.
Stop.
Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep...
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Well, a nice block there and an even better counter straight by Pimblett. Establishing the jab here. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up hit. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. This is where he wants to be. That was a slick transition.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack. I need more action on the ground or the ref's going to stand you up, man. Come on.
You need to work out this position.
3 minutes now to go round two. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pimblett's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Keep that top position and move your elbows.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Get up. Scramble and get up.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Slide to side control.
Making all these shots count. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Pimblett.
Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound striking.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Paddy Pimblett gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Oh, big left.
Beautiful.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
Pimblett's back in half guard. What a strike from off of his back.
Now he's going full mount. Beautiful transition.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, flying knee to the head. And he continues to work the body here. That one certainly found the target. Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Let's work. I'm going to stand in the shot.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Pimblett.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position.
Nice defense.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Nurmagomedov's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round of fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool. And this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, great reversal to top position by Pimblett. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Don't let him move you out. Keep on your side.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett.
Listen, you got to control the hands. Hand control. Hand control. Grab those wrists.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, close guard now. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
10 seconds now to go in the round. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more finished going into the next round.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
That is tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
1 minute to decide this one. Khabib's back in full mount. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Side control now. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunity. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new. And he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him new UFC champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion